I'm a monument on every continent. If it ain't big money, I'm non-content. Tell me where the dawn can fit.
You know, you are a part of one. I mean, you know, the super fight just happened, and now we got Volume 7. This card right here, man, it's crazy.
Fire.
It's
Fire
crazy,
card,
crazy, crazy.
Suga, crazy.
Twork and Verb.
Twork and Verb. DNA and Av. Twork and Jay the Nightwing.
Twork and Jay the Nightwing.
Man.
And Arsenal Danny.
Right?
Yeah, so that's six crazy battles right now.
That is a lot of crazy battles. On paper, I think it's a fire card. You know, I felt the same way with Volume 6, and I think Volume 6, even with the battles as they were, I think with a different setting, those battles look and feel different to people. You know what I'm saying? If you just look at the performances themselves, like, I think it hurt the Volume 6 battles where the crowd was and where the cameras were. And I just think the setup wasn't how it needed to be for a volume type of event. You know what I'm saying? But I love the way that they shot the super fights today. I love that room and the aesthetic of it. So, you know, hopefully it'll be something like that for Volume 7. But it's a fire card, bro. Going down the list, Rock and Verb. Small room, I want to lean toward Verb. They've both been sitting for a while. I don't know when the last time we seen Verb was.
Calico, Summer Madness,
September,
9/19.
right? Okay, so like 3 or 4 months, and then Rocket
October
was
31st. Yep.
So they both been sitting for 3 months, 4 months. So they both are rested, and I'm sure it's been locked in for at least a couple of months. I feel like I want to go with Rock because of his energy, man. And I think him having battled Daylight and Mook back to back in small rooms in this type of setting, I think he's learned a lot, bro.
Yeah.
And if the Rock who battled Daylight, I prefer that Rock over the Mook Rock. But if that Rock shows up for Verb, I think Verb's gonna have a problem. But I think, yeah, I think it'll be a good battle. I probably would lean Rock 2-1.
And these are future matchups for you as well.
For sure, Rock and Verb. Rock and Verb. Definitely on my list. Definitely on my list for this year too. There's definitely some good events, Summer Madness and things coming up where I think it'll make a lot of sense. Twork and Jay the Nightwing, I'm just gonna get this out the way. Why did you take Twork on this comeback battle, bro? You my man. You know you my man.
I'm gonna reveal a secret, man. I believe it was known. This is dope how certain things work out though. It was known, and Jay the Nightwing was telling Daylight, I want Twork. And you know what I'm saying? Daylight said, you're not ready. Don't do it. It's not time. You shouldn't. And Jay said, I know what to do. Mad King.
Maybe he does, and if Jay the Nightwing can pull this off, it'll be huge for his stock and huge for his career. With that said, I don't care who is standing in front of Twork in this battle, I would pick Twork to win.
Okay.
I got Twork 2-1. I think he got the itch. I think the last time we seen him, he wanted to be better with Swamp. And then with everything that he's gone through as far as the accident and all that, I think it's kind of juvenated, you know what I'm saying? Like his love for battle rap and just, I think his appreciation for life overall, you know what I'm saying? Like I think he probably had a moment that was like, I gotta take this shit for real. If we get Twork on 10 with this much time rested, I don't expect to see ring rust. I expect that room to flip upside down by the time Twork is done.
3 rounds, complete, crazy.
Yeah. But if Jay makes it debatable, that's a win to me. If Jay makes it debatable, that's a win to me.
I was talking to No Bars. I didn't get to see it, but he was telling me the trailer. Jada Nightwing was like talking like Thanos, narrating the whole thing. Also, he told me it was fire.
It probably was. You know what I'm saying?
The
Depending on how it was put together, I'm sure Derez or whoever did it definitely did it justice. I also heard though that the trailer was fire, but I didn't get a chance to see it myself. I'll probably go and try and check it out after this. But that's a goodie. Arsenal and Danny, I think is going to end up being an extremely disrespectful battle.
Yeah, Arsenal keeps saying he sucks, he's horrible, like he did like I'm like, damn, like he's that bad, Ars? Like,
you know, it's funny, Danny,
and he just did his thing today versus Drugs.
It was fire. It was fire. I definitely had him winning versus Drugs today. It's funny with Danny, his style is like love it or hate it, and a lot of fans love it. Some fans hate it. Some battlers love it. Some battlers hate it. No, I feel like nobody's ever really just like about Danny. Like nobody's indifferent. Like you either really fuck with Danny, you really like what he does, or you hate his guts whether he's too nice, whether you know, for whatever reason. You know what I'm saying? I think it's gonna be a very disrespectful battle on both sides.
Yeah. Because Danny can get crazy too.
Danny can get crazy too when he wants to. And I, you know, there's no better battle or no better opponent for him to jump into that bag than this one. Ars was very fire against Jerry.
Official. Ars went crazy.
Official also. He's been killing it. You know, and I think it's kind of, you know, because people like me and Shine and have done things. But Ars and Drugs was crazy.
And the chess.
Yeah, Ars has definitely been on the road.
Actually, that same night you battled Nitty, I believe.
Yeah. Ars has been on the run the past year, man, with some really good battles. I don't know, man. That's a really tough one to call. I guess I'm gonna go Danny 2-1.
Okay.
And I'm gonna just say that I think he wants it more. You know what I'm saying? It's the same thing I said going into the B-Dot battle. I thought I was gonna win that battle because I wanted to win more. I think it's the same thing with Danny and Arsenal. I think this battle means a lot more to Danny than it does to Ars. And you know, whether it means a lot to not to Ars, I know he's gonna show up and he's gonna do his thing. I'm gonna take Danny 2-1. DNA and Av. This new DNA is really good, man. The no gum bar, like grown man DNA.
A third
is
was amazing.
It's really good. But Av, man, looked scary versus Fonz. He looked scary versus Fonz. I'm gonna take Av. 2-1. But DNA could easily win, man. He's so versatile between freestyles, between angles, between jokes. DNA is one of the most strategic battlers out there. You know what I'm saying? So DNA can definitely win this. It's probably gonna be a 2-1 either way. I'm gonna edge Av though, just for, you know, I prefer Av style. B-Dot and Suge. I got B-Dot. And I don't think Suge translates in these rooms, man.
Okay. Suge, I think Suge picked this fight for a reason, though.
I hope so.
Because he said, challenge B-Dot. Oh, you guys are only good, or mainly B-Dot because there's no crowd. All of that, you know what I'm saying? Like, and I could do this little small room thing. Y'all niggas rapidy ass niggas. I could kill that whole shit. Like,
but then you battle him during the COVID era. You know what I'm saying? Like you saying, yeah, you doing your thing because there's no crowd, and then you battle him when there's no crowd. Like, don't do that. Don't do that. That's like saying, Michael Jordan, you only have 50 points because you keep shooting a fadeaway. and then you let him take you in the post and shoot a fadeaway. Listen, coming off the battle that I had with B-Dot, I know where B-Dot's mind is going to be at. And he's not going to take any prisoners, bro. This could be a 30. But I'm not going to disrespect Suge and say that. What I will say is I think B-Dot will win this clearly. I think B-Dot will win this clearly. I'm okay giving Suge a round. Maybe even, you know what I'm saying? I mean, I can't say which round, I think. But I'm okay giving Suge a round. I think B-Dot is going to clearly win 2 of those rounds, for sure.
Damn, this is a fire card, man.
Super fire. You know, I think they all, under the right circumstances, can go either way. Like, I don't think any of these battles are just walks for anybody. You know what I'm saying?
Like, when you look at all the battles, I feel like you and Sean make sense.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Like, even, you know, B-Dot and Suge, they make sense for their own personal reasons.
Yeah, you know, they built it up on their own with the freestyles back and forth and the shots in the interviews.
Exactly.
They've created the storyline for that battle to make sense. I think Arsenal and Danny are creating the storyline for that battle to make sense.
At this point.
You know what I'm saying? DNA and Av, I know they both have been wanting to do that for a long time.
That's supposed to have been closed, yeah.
So, you know.
And I feel like it's the same with DNA and Geechee. These are things that kind of like, yo, DNA's coming and wreaking, like, I need mine. I'm taking these.
Exactly.
Type thing.
You know what I'm saying? DNA sat for a long time, so it's good to see him back with Vixen and Castro. And you know, it's good to see DNA back active, man, because he brings a different energy to the scene.
And well, we see like Twork and Jay. That's a surprise.
That is a surprise, but I love the matchup because it's, you know, you're continuing to push the rookies and you're continuing to spotlight those guys. I would have loved to have seen Real Sick or Kid Chaos on this card at some point. You know what I'm saying? Like I think they both would have. They both deserved to be on Volume 7, in my opinion. You know, maybe they couldn't get the right opponents they wanted, or
I'm sure it's gonna start happening.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. That people are definitely gonna start ducking.
And
luckily, I got Sick out the way, so I don't gotta deal with Sick. But Chaos is starting to look scary too.
And Rock and Verb, basically the card, the battle that started this whole card right here, man. That was also like a shocking, in a sense. Like, yo, that's a style clash. 2 legends.
Yeah,
who just been legends.
It low key came out of nowhere, but as somebody that's as tuned in as I've been with the culture over the past few years, I've seen them go back and forth a lot. You know, when Rock was heavy on Twitter and Verb was heavy on Twitter, like 2016, 2017, 2018. It was Verb calling Rock dirty, and it was Rock calling Verb gay, and they just go back and forth, and then they argue and they talk shit and blah blah blah. And so, I wish the battle would have happened back then, but at the same time, I think Verb has, much like DNA, his grown manned his style. And I think Rock right now is low-key in the process of grown manning his style. You know what I'm saying? He's learning how to take angles. He's learning how to break people down. So, yeah, I think every battle on this card, for one reason or another, definitely, makes some type of sense. It's not just like a matchup thrown against the wall for the sake of putting a certain artist on.
And it's just, to me, I just call it like two giants just clashing. And we're going to see what happened. Yeah.
Yeah. And it's a good place for it. I would rather see it in a small room setting like this than to see it on a big stage, or to see it, where a crowd can potentially, make that battle less watchable. You know what I'm saying?
And it's Tay-Rock's first volume, so we're going to see.
Is it really?
It's his first volume. I mean, the fact that we've seen him.
He's never done after all these
Daylight
years?
was Gnome and Rock was, the Halloween card, so.
He's never done a volume?
Yeah, you could call those volumes. You know what I'm saying? You could call those.
Yeah, but they not.
But he's never been on an actual volume.
That's crazy. Yeah. Yo, I honestly didn't know that. That's interesting.
This is his first one.
Interesting. Verb battled Twork.
Yeah.
That was a volume, right?
Yep, that was definitely a volume.
He battled DNA.
Yes.
I think that was the day I battled Nitty.
Yep, that was. Yep. So yeah,
I don't know if Verb has done any other volumes, but he at least has some volume experience.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? He knows what that room is gonna be like. Maybe that'll give Verb an advantage. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe I need to switch my prediction. I'm gonna stick with Rock for now, but I didn't know that this was Rock's first volume. It's interesting though.
Well, man, it's about to be a pleasure to see you guys put in that pain 2 weeks.
2 weeks,
to the
man.
Date. You know what I'm saying?
Finna go lock in this dungeon and put some shit together, man.
Any last words for Sean?
I'll see you there, bro. You know, it's definitely, like I said, I definitely want to kill him, but it's just one of those things, bro, where I respect his talent so much that I know what he can do, and it's just gonna put me in a different space. It's just gonna just like beat out there, it's gonna put me in a different mental space. I gotta go upstairs for Sean a little bit. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, bro. Last words. Let's get Battle of the Year out the way early. That's my last word.